Welcome to this presentation of censhare. We are going to show you how a bicycle manufacturer markets their products using print, mobile and social media, and how they manage their marketing campaigns. Let's begin by logging into the censhare client. On the left, we can see some predefined searches. If we click on the first search, you will see the resulting assets displayed in the center of the screen. The second search shows us all Microsoft Office assets, including the previews. And the third search shows us all layout assets, also including previews. Let's go one step deeper and look at product family assets. Here we have a product family called Peloton. Censhare can import product data from many different sources. Within Censhare, we can enrich this data with images, text, and other information. Inside, we have different product data for each bicycle frame size. We can then add other files, for example, images. These can then be sent to other parties to collaborate on, either automatically or manually. We can then assign output channels for this particular image, for example, print, newsletter, and web. When the information has been completed, the image is available within the product family and the preview is created. We can also batch import files into censhare, again either automatically or manually. Here we have a group of images which we drag and drop into the product family. For the product text, we have an English snippet for the description of the product. We can copy this and paste it into the English product text. And we can then move this asset forward in the workflow. Let's now open the German description of the product with the censhare translation of content with memory tool. You can see that censhare offers German translation options for the English text by percentage matching. We can select the appropriate sentences and confirm the translations. When saving and closing, we also move this text through the workflow. We have finished with the product family now, with the exception of assigning a preview. We can select from all the available child images and select the appropriate one. And the product family now has the correct preview assigned. Let's move on to the CRM capabilities of censhare. Here we have a predefined search that shows all company assets. These could have been imported from another source. Each company has a contact details and an address mapped to a geolocation. We also have a search that shows all people in censhare. In this example, these are all customers of cenobite and contain demographic information such as income, age group, education, etc., and also geodata. Let's delve into campaign management. Our customer cenobite has a campaign set up for autumn and winter 2014. As you can see on the right-hand side, there is a budget for this campaign. There is also a dynamic calculation of the running costs. This is an accumulation of the costs of all children of this campaign. For example, images have a cost, layouts have a cost, and so on. Under the campaign, we can see different programs, including the Olympic Winter Games in Sochi. These programs also have dynamic cost calculations. Every program has projects. In the example of cenobite, they will have a showroom on site at the Winter Olympics with a selection of their products. As part of the promotion tactics, customers are given a mobile device on entering the showroom to allow them to see more detailed information about the products displayed. Customers are also given either an English or German catalogue to take away. These tactics are available as assets within censhare. We want to create the catalogue that is given out at the showroom, so we drag and drop a catalogue template onto the tactic for this project. The template consists of a print flat plan and some InDesign layouts, all with workflows. When the catalogue is created, we can go about making the layouts and assigning products. The layouts are edited using the censhare layout editor, which allows users to place assets onto predefined InDesign layouts without having to use InDesign. Areas of the layouts are locked or unlocked for editing, depending on the requirement. Also available within the layout editor is the ability to use the picture editor, which allows scaling and rotation. When the image is correct, the layout can be updated by the InDesign server and the censhare renderer client running in the background. The layout can be saved and we can move on to the next page. The next page is also opened in the layout editor. This requires a large image, which we select on the right from the search window. And also a text element from the Templates tab. The correct text asset can then be placed and edited, if allowed. When the layout is saved, you will see that an error message appears, showing that there is an overset on the page. In this example, we click OK. The next spread has been set up for product data with placeholder information so that certain elements of the product family appear in certain positions on the page. We select the PIM ERP product search which displays all the corresponding product families below, and drag them onto the layout. Because of the placeholder information already contained on the layout, the main product picture appears in the largest frame. The product details images appear along the top, as does the text information. And finally, the table is populated with the product details. The picture editor is used to fit the bicycle into the image frame. The text is in English, and later we will show how this looks in a German version. We will continue with the last page and repeat the process as before. When the catalogue is completed, we can close the flat plan and return to the search window. In the information window for this asset, you can see there is a link for the print preview. When this is clicked, the flat plan is dynamically generated in a page flip view. We can now create a German version of this catalogue by going to the Actions tab and selecting Duplicate Asset Structure. When the process is completed, we can turn down the disclosure triangle and see the German translated version below. If we open further, you can see that all the German layouts below have a red tick next to them. This means they are currently opened by another user or process. In this case, they are opened by the content update process, which runs through the censhare renderer and InDesign server in the background. We now want to assign a target group for this catalogue, so we edit the information for this flat plan and search for the relevant targets. In this instance, the only demographic we need is German language. When this is done, we can now view the print preview of this German catalogue and see that the text has been translated to German, including the product information. The same information that is shown in the print catalogue can also be displayed in a mobile app. And filtered depending on type. When a single product family is selected, the details are displayed according to the design. For example, the detail images at the top, product data in the table, and the other components such as the 360-degree view, the embedded movie, and the colorize option. All of the assets displayed here are held within censhare. As we mentioned before, part of the campaign for the Winter Olympics in Sochi, Cenobite installed a showroom on site with a selection of their products, and mobile devices with an RFID chip for browsing customers to look up further details on the displayed models. These mobile devices are held within censhare as assets, and we can see which customers used which device and what they browsed. These are displayed as wish lists. Some of the customers are not known to cenobite and therefore appear as ABC, for example, but some of the customers are existing clients of cenobite and appear with their full name. When the wish lists are opened, the products that have been browsed are displayed. These are the same product assets that make up the mobile app and the printed catalogue. If we move to another search that shows us which customers have actually bought a product, we can see both their shopping basket and their wish list from where their final selection was made. Using the searches, we can see all products, 68 in total, and all that have been browsed or bought from the Winter Olympics 2014 campaign. Using KPI reports on our mobile device, we can view a scorecard of products that were browsed. Those were browsed by existing customers and those that were browsed by potential customers. The scorecard can also be filtered to show specific information. We can also show the top 3 products as an example, and the spread between wishlist, sale, prospects, shopping cart, and Twitter. And finally, the top 5 products that have been tagged on Twitter. These KPIs can also be viewed cumulatively on a normal browser. So now cenobite knows who has viewed products in the showroom and has purchased the product, so we can target our marketing campaign towards these customers. Let's go to the tactics for this project and create a special offer from the Templates tab. The products that were viewed but not purchased during the Winter Olympics are displayed and ordered. The special offer is given a name and created. The special offer asset can be opened and the related products are shown below, including some offer text. Next, we can run the Create Newsletter action. An email alert window has just appeared in the right-hand corner. The Winter Olympics special offer has been received, and when we open the email, the products are displayed interactively. The customer can click on a product from the email and go to the cenobite microsite to see more details. When we click on the kids bike from the email, the microsite only displays the kids bike products. Let's run another tactic, this time a flyer. By dragging and dropping from the Templates tab to the tactic, we can create the asset. We can now open the flat plan and edit the layouts with the layout editor. And where necessary, we can change templates, for example, from 4 products to 2 products, or 6 products. Now, using some personalization software, we can output a print-ready PDF with names. The resulting PPML will contain the names and addresses of the target customers. Finally, we will publish one of the products to Facebook to increase penetration. We can enter a message, and a Facebook link will be provided and posted. And finally, we can search for all assets that have been published on social media, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and so on. That concludes our screencast for today. Thank you for taking the time to watch it, and for further information, please go to www.censhare.com.